jersey. What do you have to say about the number 10 jersey this evening?
But the only thing I will say about the number 10 jersey right now, I don't like how the Kudus take the number 10 jersey. He's supposed to wear the number 20 jersey because the 20 is the spirit for him. It doesn't mean that when you wear 10 jersey before you captain. No, when you captain, we have so many clubs. Ofori is number 1. He wear number 1 jersey, but he's a captain. He wear the captain's band. Isn't so? No, definitely. If you wear your normal jersey, you go up. I know that right now the number 20 way you wear, everybody saw in the number 10 jersey way you wear. It seems like he is the one who carried the team for his shoulder. Now things make difficult for him today. No, the only thing I have to do, I have to go back to the normal jersey way you wear. Then things make fantastic.
For the number 10, they have seen Kudus what he did. I don't know what is going on, or maybe someone is giving him the chance to wear the number 10. He should wear the number 20 jersey because you are always wearing the number 20 jersey. You are used to the number 20 jersey. But me, in my opinion, number doesn't count in football. Whether you are wearing number 7 or number 10, just show your talent. That's my opinion.
Kudus is a good player, we know. But that 10 jersey, is too heavy than that guy. I'm talking about spiritual something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, they should allow the guy to use his 20 jersey and play the match. You don't have to change that jersey because when we went to Morocco and play there on the neutral ground, the guy who is in the 10 jersey, he cannot perform well and they take him out. And you have repeated the same mistake giving 10 jersey to Kudus. He has been using 20 jersey. Why can't you allow him to use the 10 jersey, the 20 jersey still? And you just change the jersey that he has been wearing and you give him 10 jersey. Because the 10 jersey, once the appiah stopped playing football, he said, Kojo Asamoah, come and take this jersey and wear. And Kojo Asamoah rejected it. You see, he said, he have a spiritual father. He has told him something about the jersey, so you don't want to use it. When we went to Morocco to play at the neutral ground, we against Niger. When we went there, the 10 jersey they give to that boy, that new boy. The boy could never play anything. And they changed that boy. And today too, our star boy, somebody who know how to play football. And we all know. They give him 10 jersey. They give him captain, fine. Allow him to use his 20 jersey. Never put the 10 jersey on him. We see our leaders, they don't learn from their mistakes. We use 10 jersey to give another boy in Morocco neutral ground. The boy didn't play anything. And that match we played draw. Today too, they give 10 jersey to Kudus. They force him to give 10 jersey to him. And today to look at the chance Kudus have. Because of that 10 jersey. You know, Kojo Asamoah, when they wanted to give him the 10 jersey, he said no. He don't like it.
So the 10 jersey is the problem. Good.
It's too big for him. So what I know about football or about sports is that as a sportsman, you don't need too much pepper. But Kudus is eating kivo pepper and he's saying SSA. So wakuma honina SSA. Obe that's a go.
The team is trying, but then they can do better. I believe that they can do much better. I get it to the end. They wasted a lot of chances. And we believe that with time, maybe when we go to Sudan, we can do our best, but then they need to improve. That's what we're looking for from them. Because we came here with expectations to win. I mean, we struggled to even get into the stadium, but they disappointed us. So we believe that they can do better.
Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Adam. Let's talk about the Black Stars. Yesterday 0-0 between Ghana and also Sudan, but after the game, a lot of things are happening and people are talking about what happened after the game, the aftermath of the game. The video you are seeing on your screen is one of the points of discussion on social media. People are saying that what is actually the problem? That Jordan Ayew had to complain to kwesi appiah because looking at his facial expression, he's not having a conversation. He's complaining about something and people are talking about this video. But then the audio of this video is not that clear, so you can't really hear exactly what Jordan Ayew was saying. But then let me allow you to listen to it for a bit. Probably you can make out something out of this video. So guys, you have heard the audio to the video. It's not that clear as I said earlier. But looking at his facial expression, you could see this is a player complaining to Kwesi Appiah. Kwesi Appiah is not a stranger. So let's not all make it about, say, he's complaining to the rival team. No. Kwesi Appiah is not a stranger. Even before this game, Kwesi Appiah was part of the ESCO. So definitely, he was someone he could have complained to about something that was not going well in the Black Star team. And looking at him being the most experienced player in this setup, definitely there is something ongoing that he's not happy about. Probably he couldn't tell the GFA president or the coach. He felt like he could probably lay it to Kwesi Appiah, and Kwesi Appiah could, relay the message. But I don't know what actually it was. But definitely to me, I believe he was complaining about something. Look at his face. You don't have a conversation with that face. You complain with that face. Something that is not going on well. And from what I'm getting, there is a lot of things that Jordan Ayew is not happy about in the Black Star squad, but it does not have to do with the captaincy issue. Jordan Ayew does not care about the captain. He doesn't care about those things. So I'm sure there is something ongoing that Jordan Ayew is complaining about. So, we'll make sure to probe in. If there's further information, we'll make sure to bring it to you live here on SportsCorner GH. Now, the next thing has to do with Mohammed Kudus wearing the number 10 jersey. People are complaining. In fact, people who support Andre Ayew and co are complaining that since Andre Ayew has not fully retired from the Black Stars, why then give his jersey number to Mohammed Kudus? When Otuado decided that Mohammed Kudus would be the captain of the Black Stars for the 2 games they are going to play against Sudan, why give Mohammed Kudus number 10 jersey? But my only problem is there's nothing wrong with the number 10 jersey. Like, any player can wear number 10 jersey. This is qualifiers. And besides that, someone was wearing the number 10 jersey before even Andre Ayew came to the team. So I don't know what the complaint is actually about on social media. People saying that Mohammed Kudus was not supposed to wear the number 10 jerseys when he decided to, be the captain of the Black Stars, blah, 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 blah. It's not important. Like, that whole argument, no, they make sense to me. Like, it be important. Like, what is important is we should be getting 3 points. We should be talking about what to do next. Why are we complaining about something that is not really, really important? Because at the end of the day, the boys played well, yes, but they did not get all full 3 points, which is the case right now. So I believe that going to the next game, we need to get 3 points, which is very important on neutral grounds. Today, they'll be holding a recovery training session just to weather off whatever happened yesterday, and then they'll continue with their journey and then go and play the second leg. Now, Colin Ata Poku talked about the game. He was on the Malam podcast. He talked about the game. He talked about certain few things that led to Ghana playing 0-0, especially from the GFA president talking to the players in that manner. He has burdened them and everything. See, I don't want to talk too much. Listen to Colin Ata Poku.
The game the Black Stars played today, that you could see that they were very creative today. And they did not attack Sudan just through the middle as we've come to see with them in recent times. They used the width so well, but the supply wasn't as decent as you would want from Alidu and then Gideon. It's inexplicable the chances we missed today. You can't explain them. The one that rattled the crossbar, the double miss by Kudus and Iñaki, quite the number. So there is positivity in the approach, play, and build-up. All these things would be undone by results. Results is such a big thing in football. And once we didn't get the results, ultimately, people are going to say a whole lot of stuff about the team and all that. But it takes us back to one underlying concern, which is application and the mental fortitude to apply. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that extra before the ordinary and extraordinary. And that's what sets the very good ones from the average ones. Now, let's go back. We've played these Afcon qualifiers since time immemorial.
Yes.
Ghana, Lesotho. That was an Afcon qualifier. Don Jordan Ayew announced himself. You see, our players didn't need to put up with the added pressure. Now they have to put up with the other pressure, and you could see it. They were burdened on the pitch. They couldn't apply things as freely as they would have liked. And the slightest thing, you could see heads dropping, body language dropping off. And then where is the psychological aspect, that extra? So it pushes me to ask, Sicho or Daniel Quarantine, do we have a recognized psychologist with the team?
No.
But you know the answer. You are asking.
You want Ghanaians to say we are the ones?
You know the answer. You are asking.
The one.
It doesn't.
Well, what
the
you have
passion
actually
meter.
averted my mind to is that we are in a spiral. It's a downward one.
Yeah.
And that the idea that we are Ghana and we are good enough should be discarded.
It is bogus.
quickly. Because what are we trying to qualify for this time round is the African Cup of Nations.
Yes.
The last time we did anything good in that tournament was in Gabon in 2017.
Thank you.
Yeah.
2019 in Egypt.
Last
Guinea-Bissau.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Benin. Then Tunisia.
Yeah.
We won one game.
One game.
That was against Guinea-Bissau.
Yes.
And then we went to Cameroon.
So
Yes.
put it this way: that in our last 10 Afcon matches,
We've won just one. And that's the game you mentioned.
Your face changed. It's yes.
Yes. Yes. So what's
so
right?
Afcon
So-
2019, when we got kicked out in the round of 16, we won one game.
Yes.
Didn't win a
Against
game in Cameroon. Didn't win a game.
Yes.
In Cameroon, it was Comoros, Morocco, Gabon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then recently it was...
We-
It
We
was
lost to
Mozambique,
Yeah.
Egypt,
Cape Verde.
and then Cape Verde.
it's even those that the people on X and formerly Twitter says, you just need to beat them. Those guys that we say that...
The Aminos, yes. Yeah.
The minnows are a problem.
And it's not just the people on X. The press conference after the Gabon game was addressed by the captain.
Captain,
Andre Ayew.
yes.
He says, we will beat Comoros and we will qualify.
We are Ghana.
I don't forget it.
And we are Ghana.
And then the
That's
Mozambique...
where he got red carded.
Jordan came for the Mozambique press
And
conference.
then the penalty, and then we.
the Mozambique press conference that the Nigerian said, look, do you know you are facing the possibility of an early exit again? Said they shouldn't ask him that question.
I remember that presser too.
Yeah, after gave us those hideous images. And then we went to Egypt. And then we saw videos of Kwabena Owusu and Asamoah Gyan.
If your college was story.
No, they were putting up those videos for us to see.
Before Otto should have waited this out. Right.
But I'm saying
Well,
that,
now
like
that we've
we're
done
saying,
that,
like I said,
I waited this
that-
out for. Give me
No,
the
like
captain
that's
or
what
the
I
thing.
exactly because
The 10 jersey.
to wait for
But
what?
is it Otto who
Because
said he should go and
I
take the
said-
jersey?
No,
Is it
that's what I
Otto
told you.
who said he should go and
That's
take
what
the
I
jersey?
said.
If the boy said he wants to take the jersey, is it Otto who tell him not to take the jersey?
That's what Mohammed showed you level today.
But I'm also telling
level
you that
today.
Kudus has arrived because, like I said, on the pitch today, only Jordan Ayew had played more matches than
Also,
Charlie for the
also on the
national
pitch
team.
today. Also on the pitch today, it looks like he was carrying 50 bags of cement.
But yes, but
You couldn't move the ball.
the
But it's
special
not only
everybody.
today that he has struggled in the national team. He
So I'm
hasn't
just
really
saying-
been informed since the
I'm just
Afcon.
saying, why the rush?
Cool.
Which these things are?
But Charlie,
Atta.
today,
Eh,
Atta,
yeah.
I beg, give me 2 seconds.
Yes.
Let's go.
I won't talk again.
Here we land.
Thank you for the opportunity. This game, it needed. It's okay. Capito! Charlie, go.
We are not at the point where people would watch Kwabena Owusu and Asamoah Gyan's videos before Afcon 2019. Then we those skits. Then we go into that game against Cameroon. Yeah, and where you should have squared that ball.
Baba. And the kind that
For
we
Jordan
went-
for a tapping, and then you go, and then people are all out. And this one near Asamoah Gyan, shut them.
The Carabao boy, Kwabena.
We've not gotten to that point yet with these guys.
Yes.
But the reality is that
You know, be he where you do some interview be.
GH1.
Or you do some interview be.
They ask her about the money. Magic.
No, the money thing. Me, I see some clip.
the new one.
He dey talk Hajia for real.
I see
this
him,
thing.
yeah.
You know, go playboy. He say Hajia for real no be your size. You Moga. He say Matakwa. He say Matakwa. I say hey, that girl no.
Where do we go from here?
All of these
Now, where do we go from
Rock bottom. We are. It's rock
A
bottom.
form cry.
Yeah, that's what. That I mean, it's
We are discovering oil down there.
right there. The trajectory is there. Semi-finalist in 2017. Our worst performance in Afcon since 2006 was what kwesi appiah gave us in Egypt in 2019.
Factos.
Since then, we've bettered it.
Ten Hag vibes.
We
did
have
that in-
managed to go lower than round of 16.
Yes, in
I
Cameroon.
didn't think it was possible.
No, but I can't speak English. Our worst performance was what kwesi appiah gave us. Since then, we bettered it. On the tangent of talking about West, we made it. So, damn, man!
Now we come back to another Afcon. Oh, like Ghana can't sink any low. They are back in the pit.
We are there.
Look, so what is it? Then we'd have to go back to. At that point, we'd have to better it again, which is not to go there at all. And we are not immune from that because per the start situation.
Right now, even if we want to do a reset, where do we start? Because we don't get any under 20 players again. We go pushing. No, the past two great generations of Black Stars players we've had have come from a very successful under 20
That
team.
is why I condone the how dare you rant.
Thank you.
I see.
The problem is on your office. You are saying passion.
4 years down the line, if the boys that won the under 20 African Championship can't go any further to start the next phase of our rebuild, we have a problem.
Not even at their clubs.
No, we have a problem.
Colin Ata. It's one thing if they are not
the one that
in the national teams.
that friend of yours that went to Bile, Isiam.
Yeah, see him.
We should be worried.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
The Basel boy.
We should be worried.
He went to Basel.
That team.
He was playing last year.
He's like
Fatao.
He's like the exception.
Yeah, Fatao, Isiam,
Caputo,
Banye.
Yeah. And the keeper has done under 17. He has done under 20. He has done Black Stars.
We do under 21. Under 21.
Under 21 he will do.
From that squad, only Fatao remains in the Black Stars team. Yeah?
And look, do you know why? Do you know why only Fatah has made it? Because they picked the wrong talents to groom. They picked players who were not good enough, but players who were their own were hoping that they would sell them to make money. They did a great disservice to Ghana, did a great disservice to the purely talented footballers who should have been given the opportunity to be groomed so that they can reach, by this time, knocking on the door of Otto to enter the Black Stars. Look, you today are talking another time.
Now you pass back, you've gone to select the new Ames Nku.
Yes.
The new Ames who should have been part of under 17s and under 20.
Right
you
now,
see, if you are good, you are good. By all means,
you shoot up.
So why wouldn't you just groom them?
Because it is only under this current but it's only under this current GFA administration that right to dream graduates never play for youth teams and just go straight to Black Stars. Only this administration.
So guys, you have heard from Colin Ata and what he had to say about the Black Star game against Sudan. On the Malam podcast, he did not talk a lot, but then you could see it was a whole discussion. I mean, people are not surprised with the scoreline. Me, myself, I wasn't surprised. I kind of felt like it could have happened, but the only good thing we can take away from the game was that Ghana did not concede a goal. That is the only thing we can talk about this game. The only good thing we can take from the game is that Ghana did not concede a goal. We don't care about the performance. I get people saying, "Oh, they performed very well. They did." At the end of the day, it's 3 points. You can play all the ball in the world, but if you don't get 3 points, it costs 90. That is based on my opinion. At the end of the day, football is a result-oriented sport, so you need to get the results. That is what is important. So, guys, this is where I end today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.